So I'm gonna take a page out of Cody's vlog and go walk around in the rain, hopefully not destroy my camera. So I have this idea about just doing these videos and how easy it is to be really confident in some of our abilities regardless of how good they are. But thinking that we're really good at things, putting ourselves out there and just showing off for the sake of numbers, for the sake of viewers, for the sake of an audience. Then there's other days where we actually feel the opposite. We don't feel confident, we feel really insecure and inadequate. It takes everything we have just to hit record and put something together. What I want to talk about is kind of the difference between those two things. In those days where you feel really confident, it's easy to show off. It's easy to be present and to hit record all the time and just put out a bunch of content. But on those other days, what's really important is that you get all that stuff out of your head. You stop thinking about how many people are gonna see it, how many people are gonna care, how many people are gonna like and comment and share it and validate you. You gotta get that out of your head because that is not what's important. The most important thing that you can do in those moments is show up. You've got to focus on showing up, not on showing off. And here's why I think that's important. If you stand up to those negative feelings that you have and you actually step forward, what you're doing is you're showing that you are stronger than your adversity, that you're stronger than that enemy. If you go back and watch that video, I talked about fear is the enemy of moving forward. So if you stand up against fear and you step forward, regardless if you feel confident, regardless if you feel like you have it all together, ooh, it's really coming down. You have to show up. That is always the first step, is you have to show up. And then as you get better, what's gonna happen is you're gonna be humble in your approach to things because you started off at a spot where you were not confident. When you do get better and when you do get good and you're actually able to show off, you're not going to want to show off. Really? Airplane. We live like a mile away from an airport. In those moments where you can show off, you're actually gonna be more concerned about bringing value to other people who are where you were. And that is, man, that is way more honorable. That's way more noble. That is way better than just showing off for numbers. Trying to get people to love you and give you all the things. That's just not important. What is important is that you show up, that you get better, and that you just love what you do. Look, if you don't love making videos, YouTube's probably not the right place for you. If you love telling stories through video, man, no matter how good or bad you are, no matter how hard it is to stare at the camera, just do it. Man, just do it. It's gonna be worth it. All right, happy Saturday, guys. I will see y'all later. One thing before you go, this is actually one of those days for me where I just needed to show up. I've been staring at my camera for the past hour trying to figure out what it is that I'm gonna make a video about, and I just could not think of it. So just showing up can actually give you ideas, can inspire you. So do that, show up. Show up, show up, show up. See ya.